Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are playing One Night in Karazhan. Join the Archmage mid-buff for a legendary party in this Tower of Karazhan. Man, do I mispronounce that. So, let's look at the shop first. It's here, so for 20 bucks you could buy it, and all of that, but if you want to spend gold, if it's like the other adventurers, I should just be able to click here with Karazhan.
Dearest guest, tonight you are invited to the greatest party on Azeroth. Join me in Karazhan for music, magic, and just a bit of mayhem.
So we come over here, the normal. And I guess we click this.
We've animated the silverware, rehearsed the opera, and prepared the menagerie. Tonight will be a night to remember.
So this is the free preview that everybody was gonna get. And then the next one you will click to buy. So we'll just
Rose,
go in that order.
Is there a demon in the ballroom?
So our free preview here is an uninvited guest. He has Legion summon a 6/6 Abysmal. The party is going to be great, but what's Machazar's doing here? And before we feed him, we're going to get 2 cards. So I've already made a video in which I've talked about and looked at every card we're going to get for playing this. Overall, they are, in general, overpowered cards, and there's a couple that are like really crazy. One is the Purify that everybody's upset about for some reason.
You again.
It's just kind of a bad card nobody's gonna play. And then there's a legendary card that seems to add 5 legendary cards to your deck as soon as you start playing. So, notice we didn't build our deck, notice we didn't do anything else. Your spells cost 1 less this turn. So, let's see. I need some real cards that I can actually play on the first or second turn here. There we go. We're playing as some kind of mage character. We have a hero power to draw 3 cards.
Me. I am a prince of the Eridar.
After last time, we're still fixing the hole in the roof.
So, summon a random legendary minion, sure.
I bring life and hope.
What a crazy combination. Here we have the new side. He just took me out. Let's see.
Behold the rage of the Firelands.
Now getting a random cards is not super useful.
Morose, check on the chess set. The real guests will be arriving soon.
All dimensions, all realities are open to me.
Except this party.
Stop yelling!
So that's an Abysmal, it's a demon. Legendary minion again.
Minions, servants, soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Karazhan.
The spells cost 0 this turn. Gain 10 armor. Whenever you cast a spell, shuffle a copy of it into your deck. Interesting.
Nothing but ash!
Job's done. So this card back
sir. The Medivas are set up. Barnes is rehearsing with them now.
So they're talking about events that are going to take place throughout the rest of this solo adventure. Alright. I want to play this.
I wanna be just like Medivh.
And then this, and then this.
Nothing but ash.
So I don't think I'm doing particularly great here.
Have you looked outside, sir? There are raid bosses scrambling for an invitation.
See, this was a World of Warcraft event, and thus the mention of raid bosses wanting to come to this party. This was apparently a very popular expansion in World of Warcraft, because it, I imagine, just had different things in it from the usual. Let's do this. So I have 5 spells here. That's quite a lot of secrets. I think that's the maximum the game allows you.
Balloons! Morose, we forgot the balloons!
Sir, balloons terrify Murlocs. Remember last week?
It's kind of strange that Murlocs are in this expansion, because they're kind of getting rid of Murlocs. If I remember correctly, Murlocs are kind of heavily featured in not Nexramus and not the Old Gods, but the League of Explorers card. So
I wanna be just like Medivh.
when those get banned from standard play, as all cards eventually are planned to be banned from standard play,
I wanna be just like Medivh.
the Murloc class is not going to be
You invited
that useful.
Tyrantus,
Very much like
weakling?
the.
Have you heard his karaoke? He's amazing!
There's a lot of talking here. I can already tell you there's
And
not
didn't
gonna.
torch the library.
Each of these fights is not gonna have this much talking. If it does, I'd be hugely amazed.
Me.
Are you mocking me?
Let's see. 2.
I wanna be just like Medivh. I wanna be just like Medivh.
Spells. Cost 0. Put 5 random mage secrets into play. And then I don't want to do spell damage plus 5 this turn because it doesn't actually accomplish anything.
You think this is funny?
This is taking quite a long time. Here. And I think we kind of are pulling this off, but it is a rather slow battle. In solo adventures, because the battles are crazy and you end up with like characters with 30 extra armor, it certainly makes sense that those things Gain 5 mana crystals this turn. Gain 5 mana crystals this turn. It's like, I don't know what I would want to do here. Deal 3 damage to a character and freeze it, I suppose. I think that's all I could really have done. Well, I could have done 13 damage to the face. If I'd played these 2 cards, then done 3 damage. I'm waiting for Spellbender, Ice Block, and Ice Barrier to activate before I do 5 more secrets. How many cards do I have? I have 13, he has 18 because of all the secrets I've pulled out and all the extra cards I've drawn. Alright. When an enemy casts a spell, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I probably should have done this first. Deal 2 damage to a minion. Alright, how about spell damage plus 5? No. Deal 6 damage. So 2, 4, 6. Let's try this. One of these. This. This. And then deal 22 damage to a minion. This 21 damage, 32 damage, and then we do this. So 21 damage to this guy, and then 32 damage to this guy, I suppose, which is a massive amount of damage. I got some crazy cards here, but most of these cards don't ever become yours. And that's one of the major issues of the solo adventures, is they make this collection of cards that are just so overpowered that you could never actually have them in the game. And because of that, they aren't ever in the game. Let's see, I could do 1 damage to all minions and gain armor without even doing anything, so that's what I'll do, and then I'll just end my turn because I don't need to put 5 more secrets into play. They're not coming from my deck, I don't believe, but I am almost out of cards. So here's where the loss is going to come from. It's going to come from me running out of cards, not from being defeated by these monsters. 4 damage. Let's see. Alright. My spells cost 0 this turn. Let's see. 4 damage to everybody here. 3 damage to a character and freeze it. 10 damage to this guy. I have like no characters really. 2 damage to a minion. And 5 random secrets. Not necessary. So I have 1 card left. And I've lost. I've lost. Because unless my 1 last card is summon a legendary minion or something, or a mirror image, which is not a secret that has been cast here, like I don't have anything. So draw 3 cards. I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. Well, play this card. We'll play this card. And then we'll play this card. And that's it. I've lost. There's only like 3 cards in this entire deck that let you get minions, whereas he has this Legion ability to just constantly get more and more minions. So, like solo adventure games, it starts to become a little apparent that it's more of a puzzle than you think it is. All those powerful magic cards are great, but if you can't do damage to the guy, which there's only 1 or 2 Pyroblasts, which means I needed to have saved almost all of the spell damage plus 5 cards. So let's just let this play out. I don't know why they bother to make these little side things. It's just, I guess, to keep people from getting bored. Seems like probably a lot of extra work to make these little toys to play with when you could just have a standard background like any other game would.
Impossible!
So, that was our first attempt. Now we gotta jump back in and try again. I think I might try something different here. I think we may make a video for each boss and just keep it separate.
Medivh versus Prince Malchazar.
Since it took about 17 minutes to get this far.
You again.
Alright. Deal 2 damage. So any of these plus 5 spell damages are, I think, what you want, but you kind of need to wait till your 10th turn.
You did not invite me. I am a prince of the Eridar.
So
After last time, we're still fixing the hole in the roof.
you'll see it's the exact same dialogue each time. I think I just want to
All realities
save
are
all
open to
cards until like the 10th
Except
turn.
this party.
And just draw more cards, draw more cards. So at some point play a legendary minion to see if it might be one that increases spell damage more. Now the difficult thing here will be keeping a balance of my cards, because if I get one more, I'm at my maximum, so I wouldn't want to draw anymore.
Morose, check on the chess set. The real guests will be arriving soon.
The chess set is one of the first bosses you're gonna fight in the first week, which is a different, interesting little puzzle. So he's doing a massive amount of damage to me. So I'm gonna go legendary.
Minions, servants, soldiers of the cold dark. Obey the
And
call
then-
of Karazhan.
Deal 3 damage and freeze this guy, which I really can't afford to do. I really shouldn't. I need to play the mysterious
Sir,
rune.
the Medivhs are set up. Barnes is rehearsing with them now.
See, and he just immediately destroys that minion. 5 secrets. The spell gets double bonus from other people. Let's see, 2. So I also wanted to see what his greetings are.
You are too kind.
Simple fool.
A good try, demon.
Simple fool.
Yeah, you get these standard responses
What are you
each time.
doing here?
Simple fool.
Each time.
Oh, that was awesome.
Simple fool.
Was your plan?
Simple fool.
So why you would need these when you're
You
playing
never
against
had
a
a
computer
Simple fool.
doesn't make any sense. But it's there.
Have you looked outside, sir?
Much like the
There
extra
are
little
raid
side
bosses
art.
scrambling for an invitation.
I don't mind that they put extra in the game. It's just the danger of putting extra work into things that aren't your main game is anytime somebody thinks there's something something not up to quality on the main game, they're gonna attribute your work on the extra stuff as work that could have been put on the main stuff. So I need like 2 pyroblasts. Let's see. This. And then this. And then draw this. Should I play this right now? Or should I end the turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could do this, but it's almost certainly not gonna work. So let's save it. I need Pyroblasts and Arcane
Balloons.
Missiles.
Morose, we forgot the balloons.
Sir,
could play this
balloons
one.
terrify Murlocs. Remember last week?
These 2. Alright, so now that he's played Mal'Ganis, which is a character I didn't know he had, he has become really, really bad. Let's see. And I can't just play this and this. Deal 3 to a character and freeze it. I really shouldn't even do that one. But I guess I have to do this. Spells cost 0. This. This. And now which of these? This one does 11 to all enemy minions. And then this one does 20 damage here. And this one does 13 damage here. And this gives me more cards. So I can draw more cards. Legendary card.
Behold the absolute power of Wilfred Sizzlebang!
Interesting card. He works actually very well with this. Do this one. So I've gone down to 15. And there's nothing more I can do with these. So I'll pull this off.
Invited Jaraxxus, the weakling?
So note you could
Have you
also
heard his
easily win
karaoke? He's
on the first
amazing.
try if you get lucky, and you
he
wouldn't
didn't
even
torch the
see this
library.
dialogue in its completeness. Now this will only do 1 damage this turn. I have 11 cards left to do 15 damage. All of these are now 0 because of this characters. So spell damage +1, +5, legendary cards. And this will do 6 damage to everybody else. Let's see, 6 damage to enemy minions,
Summon me!
11 damage to the face. And I could get more mana crystals and play this for no real reason, but I don't need to. I've made an exact combination here of 4 damage to win.
Back to your home, demon.
I'm taking you with me.
Victory question mark.
Well, this isn't good. This isn't good at all.
So that's how the story starts. We get the reward for free of a new druid card, 1 mana, 2 attack, 2 health, the Enchanted Raven Beast. That'll be useful. And then the Firelands Portal, a 7 mana spell card, deal 5 damage, summon a random 5 cost minion, which is a little overpowered for only 7 mana. There's several portal cards, almost half of the 9
Someone will
character
have to clean up
classes.
this mess before
gets
the
one.
party.
So, that's our free uninvited guest battle, and that's where I'm going to end this recording because it's been about 30 minutes, and there will be another video out very soon with this next section. We'll unlock everything and purchase it. Let's see, for 700 gold, because I have a lot of gold to doing quests, and we'll be able to do the 3 battles in this parlor first section. Then we have to wait another week until we can do the opera, and then another week to do the menagerie, and then another week to do the spire. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a little bit. There, it was a bit of a puzzle. I end all my episodes the same way. I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out with YouTube, tells people that my videos are worth watching. If you want to support me even further than that, you can click on my name Rydo. That takes you to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. You can click that and make a donation. Also on my main YouTube page is a playlist tab that you can click to see every single playlist. To see a playlist for every single game I've played, and I'm sure you'll find something interesting. For instance, there's a playlist for Karazhan, so as I add more to that, you can watch all those videos in order. There's also simply a playlist for Hearthstone in general if you wanted to watch my blog series where I play Hearthstone and talk about what's going on in my life and on my channel. Furthermore, down below in the description box, I have links to all my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google+, Steam, and Battle.net. So you can click on all of those links and follow and friend me on all of those services. That would be nice. That helps me with those services, and it lets you know when my newest videos are available. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.